Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Please bear with me. My allergies this morning just decided to go and I'm really fighting with them this morning. This video is going to be kind of a longer one. It is 2 weekends put into one Uno video. It's basically going to be IFO preparation and IFO the actual event. Saturday, which is a week from now, another day of IFO prep, and the next Sunday is going to be the actual IFO event. Now, some of you are wondering, what is IFO? IFO is short for Import Faceoff. Import Faceoff is a nationwide event that goes to many different states, many different tracks. We are fortunate that they come to Ohio 3 times because Ohio brings the crowd and they bring the cars. The Ohio IFOs are some of the best you can go to. There's drag racing. There's a massive car show. Last fall IFO, there was, I believe, over 500 show cars. Low car limbo, burnout competition, stereo competition, vendors, all kinds of things to do, all kinds of cool builds, different builds, unique builds, actual like JDM cars, Lambos, GTRs, all kinds of stuff. I mean, if you've never been to an IFO, definitely recommend it. So the 3 in Ohio, there are 2 at National Trails Raceway in Hebron, and there's 1 at Dragway 42 in West Salem, Ohio, which is up by Cleveland. I have 8 IFO trophies. I got 6 Best Subaru, 1 Best Display, and 1 Best Paint. It's really cool. It's an honor to take home a trophy just because my little Roo here actually has a shot. We have a lot to do. Gonna get started. Get a plan together, get a list together, and then next Saturday when we come back, which you'll see in a couple of minutes, we'll hit her hard and we'll go see if we can take home some plastic. It's been over a week and it's still reading about 80% ethanol. So first thing before we get started, I want to start her up and let her run for a little bit. Fall in here. Neutral fuel pump. At work yesterday, we had a really good conversation about, horsepower, and back in the 80s, 90s, 500 horsepower, was just absurd. That was a lot of horsepower back then. An old 350 back in the 80s, throttle body injection, stuff like that, had like 200 horsepower, and it's a V8. This right here, this little 4-cylinder, 503 horsepower out of a 4-cylinder. It's amazing how far cars have gone, or have came in the last, I'd say, 20 years? Wheels are back on, tire stickers are clean. I did adjust the camber just a little bit, and then now the front bags are able to go down all the way, just like the rear. So basically when I get to a show, both switches, the car lowers and goes right down to the stops. So that's pretty sweet.
1 week later.
So we're back in the shop. It's been 1 week. Basically, I'm gonna get the truck hooked to the trailer and pulled over here so we can get the car loaded up on the trailer. That way, first thing tomorrow morning, I can take it all as one unit to wash it, and then we're gonna come back here and continue the IFO preparation. We're leaving here, or I'm leaving here about 5 a.m. on Sunday morning so I can swing down to Columbus, pick her up, and then we can be at IFO plenty early, because you got to get there early, otherwise you're gonna be sitting in line, and with us having a show car, you got to get a good prime spot to show her off. So we have lots to do. There's currently a massive fridge on my trailer, so I'm going to try to get that off without killing myself because I'm here by myself. My beautiful lady friend, she'll be here in about 45 minutes or so, and then I'm going to use her to help me spot and get the car up on the trailer. So let's go. We got lots to do tonight. So after moving the fridge about 4 feet, I decided to wait on her, and we're going to do it together. Otherwise, I'm going to drop it on myself or drop it off the edge of the trailer. So in the meantime, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take the car out for a quick spin, make sure everything's good, get her up to temp. So I think I'm going to strap you guys to the car, and you can ride along with me. So I got her moved. I apologize first off, the audio is not going to be very good because I have no external mic hooked up to the GoPro. So I apologize, the audio is probably going to suck, so hopefully you can hear me okay. Got her moved. I did adjust the fuel pressure a little bit. I noticed on my gauge it was reading a little low, so I bumped it up a few pounds at idle. So it seems to be idling a little bit better than it did before. I don't know what happened, why it moved, but good thing I caught that. So we're gonna take it down the road real quick, get her up a temp, and I mean, should run okay, but if we have any problems, we'll fix them now, so. So just got back from the drive. She runs, honestly, you could daily her and it would be okay. Fuel mileage would suck, but you know, she starts up 500 reliable horse. Starts right up every time, never has an issue. Just got back from our drive. Whew, I forget sometimes how quick she actually is. She's rowdy. I mean, that's a lot of horsepower in that little car. So she's back in her normal spot now. You guys need a mow. She's back in her normal spot now. So when the wife is about 15 minutes away, we're gonna get the fridge off, get the truck hooked up, and we're gonna get her on the trailer tonight. That way, tomorrow morning we can continue. So cool. So we got her on the trailer. Big shout out to my wife. She helps out a lot helping me get it on and off the trailer. She handles it like a pro with good direction. Perfect. I couldn't ask for more. Got her on, no issues. It's kind of stressful getting it on and off. I don't like it, and I like I said, I appreciate her giving me good direction. But besides the ramps that came with the trailer, so we have the trailer ramps, then we have these plastic extensions plus some wood. Even on bags, we have to have some help. Trailer we had before this one, I ordered this one new in 2021. This is an actual 20-foot car hauler. The trailer we had, I am getting ate alive. The trailer we had before was a landscaping trailer, so it was super narrow, super flimsy. So that one we literally had inches on each side. With the splitter on the front, we literally had inches from the wheel wells, and we had to. I couldn't get out of it because of the wheel well, so it had to be really far forward on the trailer, which put a lot of nose weight on the trailer and a lot of weight on the back of the truck. So it was very inconvenient. This trailer is awesome. I appreciate her. I'm gonna call it a night because I'm not here during the week. The grass is a little overgrown, so the mosquitoes are absolutely atrocious. So I'm getting literally eaten as we speak. My ankles are being eaten. We're gonna call it a night. We're gonna get up early. We're gonna go wash them, and we're gonna continue for IFO. So continue the IFO prep. So I'll see you in the morning.
The next day.
So I got up early this morning to get the mower out and mow around the door there so he can get in and out easily. And my allergies by themselves suck down here, but when you throw a mower involved with some freshly cut grass, they just go crazy. So I'm struggling currently. Got her out, gonna take them and wash them. Hopefully these clear up. So we got a lot of prep work to do today. So the wife, she just got in the truck. We're gonna head out. So here we go. Hey everybody. So the last part of the video was we got the car loaded up and we were headed to town to wash it. But something I didn't tell you was we actually have a 5K today. My uncle passed away in a work accident last November, so they organized this 5K walk, run / whatever for him. A great turnout, a lot of fun. So before we get to the car, we got some family matters to take care of first. So we're gonna get some lunch later, and then we're gonna go wash the cars and continue prepping. Now I've been checking the weather. They haven't been posting any updates lately, but there is some weather. So basically if the weather comes And it's not like just a chance of a sprinkle. It's very hot and bright out here. It's actual like thunderstorms and stuff, so we'll see. We'll have to keep an eye on it. So okay, so we made it back. I apologize first off. I didn't get a lot of footage. Actually, I got 0 footage of the car wash because for some reason they really needed the bay that I was in. Even though there was 2 other bays open beside me and nobody was there, for some reason they needed the bay that I picked. So I pulled the truck in, I washed it. As I was backing it out, they were like, hey, are you done? I'm like, no, I'm gonna flip it around and do the car. So I did the car, and as soon as I was done, the lady was right there with the cone. So I have no idea what was up with that. Apparently that was the hot bay. It needed to be cleaned or whatever. So the mad detailing starts now. So I'm going to sweep the truck, re-wax the truck. I'm going to wipe down the trailer. Yes, I waxed my trailer. And then I'm going to put a fresh coat of ceramic detailer on the car. I'm going to sweep it out, get everything all nice and pretty. The only issue is it's supposed to rain tomorrow, and not like there's a chance. We're talking like 80% of thunderstorms. I'm really throwing it up in the air if I'm gonna keep an eye on the weather, but I gotta leave at 5 a.m. Tomorrow morning to go down and pick up the lady and then go over and get a good spot. So it's a toss-up right now what we're gonna do. I'm gonna keep an eye on Facebook and Instagram, see if Import Faceoff posts anything. But the problem with driving in the rain, everything the truck kicks up goes right on the car. We're making progress. I got the interior done and the engine bay done. I got the interior of the truck done. Now we're gonna start on the outside on both. Trailer's wiped down, car is wiped down, engine is wiped down, interior's done. It's so freaking humid. I'm sweating very badly. I just sat down and checked the radar. Literally all this work, so far I'm at 4 hours, is gonna be pretty much for nothing. Mostly because there's an 80% chance of rain right when I'm leaving. So yeah, I guess it is what it is. So I guess we're gonna move on to the truck now. So I got a display board that shows like all the specs of the car, horsepower, what I do, the whole deal. I actually use the old rods as weight, as balance. So I got all 4 rods. These are the stock rods out of an STI, and then I got another counterweight. This is the original piston. These got 150,000 miles on them. All stock. Well, until I got it. But mostly stock miles on them.
The next morning.
So it rained pretty much all night. It's still raining currently. It's supposed to rain all day, even here and down there in Hebron. I didn't get much sleep because I was concerned about the weather. Basically, I made the call. I'm not going to take the car, but we're still going to go. So I can get some footage and show you guys what IFO is and what IFO is about. It's going to rain all day. I think there's a chance it might clear up down there, but the issue is the travel. I'm not concerned about the car sitting in the rain. It's more of the traveling on the trailer, because everything the truck runs through, it throws up on the car directly. And we did this in 2020, same show, same Labor Day weekend, that the car was just plastered with this nasty road grime. And it took me an entire day to get the car clean, and I still wasn't satisfied with how it was still dirty, because it got in every little bumper, like on the front bumper, every little crack in the bumper, every little crease. And it was just thick, nasty, like almost like a syrup when it got wet. It was ridiculous. So I'm not doing that again. I'm not putting the car through that. But we are still going to go, so we're going to make the most of the day. And we'll show you guys what IFO is, and hopefully we don't get too wet. So it's time to head south. Alright, we made it. I could tell we made it because all I hear are revving Hondas and all I smell is burning oil. So we're officially now at Import Faceoff. The weather sucked the whole way here. It is still drizzling. We have 2 umbrellas basically trying to keep us dry. So we're gonna walk around, see what kind of cars are here. We're on the drag strip. There is no racing, obviously, and they're not even trying to dry the track, so I don't know what's going on with the drag racing. But we'll walk around, show you some footage, and see what else we can get into. See if I can see if I have any competition for next year, I guess. So, well, both of us actually, because we're going to be working on her car through the winter. So,
Yes.
all right, here, let's say, if you can hear that, yeah, revving Hondas. What sucks is the rain. Everybody's got their hood closed, so we can't see. Either they're starting to race, or the Hondas didn't get the memo that, you know, that's the exit. I don't know if you could hear me earlier, but a lot of kind of disappointed. I mean, I know the rain scared a lot of people off, but not a lot of variety. Same old thing. Nobody's got their hoods open. Not a lot of people here, which is surprising. But we'll see. I'm gonna walk to the other side here and see what we can get into. As we continue to walk, honestly nothing too impressed. I mean, I hope the weather scared a lot of the nicer cars away, but definitely kind of bare. Not really anything impressive, like holy cow, look at that.
Yep.
We'll see. We're gonna walk around a little bit more, but I'm definitely not impressed. I think drag racing is gonna start, so we may walk up and watch some of that, but definitely not gonna spend all day here just because of the weather, so we'll continue. Something's burning oil. It's the BMW. Look how bad it's smoking. Holy cow.
Yeah.
It's a newer BMW and it's smoking like a freaking freight train. Big dent in the side of it.
Is that a Supra?
It is. It's a big wing.
Oh my gosh, my hair's so fluffy.
Alright, so the rain started to pick up, so we decided to head back to the car. I apologize. The beginning of this video was a lot better than the end of the video. We were all hyped up to come to IFO, and then it just started going downhill from there. So,
Very disappointed.
yeah, the turnout was, I mean, the turnout's good. It's just the amount of show cars and stuff aren't exactly the best. The quality of show car, anyway.
Right.
So the line is still really long to get in. I think we're gonna head back to the shop, unload the car.
Sadly.
Yeah, so I apologize. This video is not exactly the best because the weather kind of took over and did what it wanted to. So, all right, we're gonna head back and unload the car. We just got back. Again, I want to apologize. This video is definitely not what we expected it to be. So with the rain, it changed our plans and basically threw everything out the window that we planned on doing. Really kind of bummed. Really bummed about the video, and really bummed about not being able to take the car. So again, I apologize. Like I said, we're really bummed out. It definitely did not go the way we wanted it to. So I apologize. I really do. So, and you could say what you want, judge me if you want, but I'm not taking the truck and the car out 2 hours south through the rain. Like I said earlier in the video, we did that already, and I'm not spending a whole day just trying to clean the car. Appreciate you following along. Like I said, I apologize again. This is definitely not how we wanted the video to go and end off, but I guess we will try again next time. So
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.